in and out of this. Oh, sorry. Go
Oh,
ahead.
there we go. Right at the exact same time. Well, we are back, folks, and we're here for round 2, and I'm just gonna get right into it because I know they've been waiting patiently here while I was grabbing a monster and trying to keep myself alive. But let's hit it up to Fight Night round 2. So, I will.
I'm going Red Broly first, baby. Let's go.
Well, to be honest, it was 2 out of 3 guesses were Red Broly. Just which one, right? But we do have Charles here on the left from Team Deck Planet XTCG Metals, so teammate for me and Johnny here, and he's rocking the leader that I wanted to see the most, being Green Android 13. So I'm really excited to see this against Cedric here, who's playing the new Set 15 Red Broly, which everyone was so hyped about, but I've probably played maybe 3 since the set has come out. So we'll see what's going, and Cedric was one of them.
Yeah, so looking at this, he's built straight off the bat. Very clearly, Android 13 is going to lean into the hand control aspects of it. One of my favourite things about the Android 13 deck is the turn 0 pitch a card.
Oh yeah, that's
Yes.
beautiful.
Feels so bad to play against it, but by God, is it a strong turn 1.
So I made Android 13. And I have nicknamed the deck. I'm gonna punch you in the dende. So that's exactly what that deck does. It does punch you in the dende, and it punches really hard. As far as Set 15 Broly for the Winterfest that we had in our Winter League, I ran it as one of the gym leaders. The deck is super consistent with what it does. I'm going to take a look at the list to see if it's anything similar to the list I played, but it's a gorgeous deck. I just wish it wasn't Broly locked. If it wasn't Broly locked, it probably would arguably be the best red deck in the game right now.
Yeah.
I was going to say, there isn't too many red decks, that's what it is, which is hilarious seeing the Fallen King himself also on Cedric's list here, going with the theme of triple red. I know he is a red player, but bringing back King Vegeta, and we'll see how that goes if it comes down to that match. But yes, everyone, the Timbits votes are up now. You guys got 5 minutes. You better get them in now.
Already 58,000 Timbits being bet. We're about to break an economy.
Jeez, what is Wall Street?
Telling you, man. Telling you, this is insane. So there is the 4-drop Android 14. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. So this forces you to take 2 life out of your hand, then you draw a card, and then your opponent pitches a card with no interaction from them.
Yep. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it.
And the beauty about this deck as well is that this is one of the leaders that introduced the alternate awakenings along with Kid Goku, I believe. So no unison early awakenings, pretty good.
Troy with the I Face That KV deck on Tuesday. The 5-drop Vegeta is still insane. I think that's what you have to do with the deck now, right? There's no way to really go aggro with it. You have to be control-y with it.
Yeah, you can play it one of 2 ways. You can either play it the control version, which I think we've got here, or I've looked at building a red-green variant with the green-reds Gohan Master Surpassed as like a I think it's a burn deck, isn't it?
Yep.
And you use kind of. Sorry, go on.
Oh no, I was gonna say it's funny that you mentioned that because of the simple fact that I actually made a red green King Vegeta deck that doesn't even need the you don't have to even play the invaders at all for the deck to function. You're just using the leader as a good toolbox because it searches top 5 for any red Saiyan, and you can find everything you need with that, and it has the early awakening and the automatic burn as far as like the negging stuff when stuff is negged. So it's actually a really good leader still. It's better with it if the stuff wasn't errata, but it's still a good generic red leader in my opinion.
I do still wonder what would the deck look like if the field didn't have the errata, because I think that the loss of all of the free play cards slowed the deck down sufficiently to the point where maybe it didn't need.
Yeah, it just depends. As far I don't think it needed it. As far as that, because you didn't have all, like you said, the free play stuff. Free play stuff really applied the pressure, and the game is trying to get away from a lot of free play. So eventually, the deck would have had slowed down, but the 5-drop Vegeta, especially with the new ruling on it, as if the card is taken from you, you're still the master of the card, so your opponent still does get burned. You won't get burned. So I do see that the deck does get a slight buff, but yeah, RIP to Young Invaders. Bring it back, man. Bring it back to normal.
King Vegeta did nothing wrong.
I wouldn't say back to normal. Just choose one of the effects. I don't know why they right off the bat did both. I'm still in the camp that you can play a piss baby on your opponent's side because that's what the deck's meant to be. It's meant to be a weird thing where you're invading your opponent's board, and I think that's hilarious.
Yeah.
I think the play in your turn is fair to have an energy cost attached to it.
Yeah, you're just playing it from your deck. You can pull a life, so it's more added benefit. And the other way is just the unique part of the deck, like King Cold, like another deck we see here. The unique thing, you're playing a bunch of fields. That especially Set 13 experimented with a lot of unique stuff, and a lot of it got snapped. And King Vegeta being the main one there.
100%.
Hey, so as the Red Broly player, you awaken at 3 or less life. That's going to give the Android 13 player, who's already awakened, a lot of chance to hit you with crits, set up some of the 7-drops. You've got a Dark Broly, the green Dark Broly unison in there. All of the super combos, it's a 2-2 split, make your opponent pitch cards, and we've got Rib. And we're already looking at a 7-drop coming down here, which in itself is absolutely massive.
Is that the EB1 7-drop? Okay, so that's the newer one. That's the one I know less about.
Triple attack, successor green yellow.
Mm-hmm.
And if your leader card is Android 13, when it attacks, your opponent chooses a battle card and KOs it.
Okay. Not
once per turn.
For that Unison Absorb, is that from hand? Like, does the card that he's playing, on top of the Unison Absorb have to be in hand already, or is it from deck? Because I feel that green one is still so good, like the original one.
It is from hand, yeah.
Okay, so that obviously getting that out early right now isn't bad, because triple attack is always nice. But that green one, where it's just anytime you make your opponent drop a card or whatever, it's just like, make them drop another one.
Yeah. If you get the if you manage to get 3 of them out, and they don't drop 3 extra cards. It just becomes an absolutely hilarious chain where they're just dropping more and more cards every time.
I was gonna say, if you get 3 of them out, the person's not dropping any cards; they're dropping their desk to the floor, punching a hole through it.
They're dropping to their knees and praying.
Yeah. This God, how do I get out of this, please? Do I destroy the webcam?
Looking at his Red Broly list, I don't per se think he has it fully optimized to where it can perform in the long game. It looks like his deck is more meant to, kind of stall a little bit and rely on his 2-drop Unison. I don't think the 2-drop Unison is the play for the deck. I think the 3-drop Jiren is the best one, because when you pair that with Wolfang Fist, you can kill anything in the game, regardless. Because you can even kill their the new secret rare that's at 50k. Because if they swing, when it's played, you negate 10, so it's a 40k. You swing Wolfang Fist it for free, that's minus 15, and then you activate battle minus 3 and negate 25, and it's dead. So, and then on top of that, it's a lot stronger than this 2-drop because it's a 20k. So your opponent will have to, use more resources to kill it. But hand control is kind of a decent matchup if you see the stuff that helps you stall. So if he's not seeing the stuff that's going to help him stall and survive, because I've killed people without awakening in this deck, which is pretty wild. But the Android 13 player just has too much, hand control here going for the Broly player probably to even establish anything. Because we might see a 6-drop come down, but he's playing against green, so Frieza, charismatic villain, just gonna kill it. So.
Yeah, the Red Broly list, it looks to me like a very control build, but the enemy of control is hand control, because if you don't have anything to play, you just can't do anything.
Right.
And again, as you said, now that this Dark Broly Unison's live, Frieza's live, and as soon as Frieza's live, the 6-drop Broly is just dead in the water.
Dead in the water. And it's rough because you got to try to play around it so much. And if the without the 6-drop, you can't play your secret. So if you're able to establish the secret down in most games, it does all the work for you. It just kills everything. And then the cool thing about the secret, it doesn't say choose. So all your opponent's battle cards, if they have barrier and it's a 5k or less, it's dead. It just dies instantly, the game mechanic. So he's gonna have a tough time here. He's probably gonna have to push his awakening to get there. I don't see the 0 cost card that helps you self awaken.
What a token!
Yeah, what a token! What a token! I have thought about playing that game, but I need my favorite character to be a leader.
Who? All Might? I think that's...
No. All Might it has a character already.
I was going to say, there's no way.
It's got to be
Mini All Might.
Yeah, Mini All Might. Well, he's not technically
I
mini,
know.
But he was the chosen one before Deku. But yeah, this Android 13 deck, it has too much pressure going right now.
Oh, yeah.
One thing to bear in mind is you just have a very low hand, so I don't know if that's going to maybe help the Broly player to... If he can clear board, which at the minute looks very, very unlikely, but if he can clear board, can the Android 13 player come back?
We'll see. This is another quick round one. Like, they're going nuts to butts, gunning down this life here.
His card that helps him clear the board is Gigantic Meteor. But I believe he's not going to be able to kill both of those cards. He'll be able to kill the 7-drop.
Right.
But as far as the other ones, I don't foresee it happening.
So, what he could do, hypothetically, he's activating the main on the Broly card to give him an activate battle. He could use one Gigantic Meteor this turn, awaken, do some shenanigans, and then activate another one next turn to clear both cards. But even then, he's got the Broly Unison on board. He's got the Android 16. I keep saying 16. Tom, stop playing Android 16. You're clearly in my head. He's got things to do, and he's got a lot of resources left. Look at in terms of cards in deck that can overcome it. Again, if the Broly player goes to none in hand, it's game over.
Right.
There's no way to recover. I played against a couple versions of Android 13, and it can get nasty.
Yeah. Pornhub.
There we go. There, Carl just joined the chat. I know that's his favorite card, just from the framing of the shot.
It's very disproportionate. It looks like Broly's got extra arms. Like his arms are very. No.
He learned it from Tien.
Hit the gym.
Yeah, he did learn from Tien, multiform.
Yeah, there you go.
So what on earth has happened there?
All right, so demonic playtime. Demonic playtime is going to give him double strike. For the turn, he gets to draw a card. No, he doesn't draw a card off of it. Yeah, he draws one as well. That's limit 1. Then you have the combination attack. You choose something, bounce it back to hand, and then you restand in energy. So he's going to be able to untap one, and then he's got Gigantic Meteor, which is going to give his Broly an additional 25,000. No, not 25,000 power. He uses that to KO the board as well. Because if he uses it to, I think, buff. No, I'm sorry, he didn't do it that way. He used it to buff it and give his leader an additional 25,000. So this was a big swing for his leader.
So he's checking the number of battle cards in drop. Extra cards in drop to do some magic. Ooh,
some magic here. This is what this
some
deck
shenanigans.
Is.
Android 16.
He didn't untap.
I'm off. Do you know what? I'm out. Screw this. I can't talk.
I don't say he was supposed to untap.
I just realized this is the battle of the tats. Both these guys got sleeves up here.
To be fair, you have to put cards in sleeves to.
Okay, yeah, okay, I'm out. See ya. Stream's over, guys.
Audio.
I think he forgot to untap his energy.
I think he may have, yeah, in the flurry of it all. How does the Broly players stabilize here, aside from exactly a second gigantic meteor?
Violent Rays here would probably be clutch. It's that's pretty much his only out if he plays anything that's 20k.
My only problem with that is I think he's got 5 in hand. It looked like he had quite a few too few cards when he was.
Yeah. And then you can snap play your after image as well because he's got 3 life. He does have sparking life. Those would be the 2 plays that I can see, and then maybe, just maybe, testing the opposition.
Oh no.
Tom Koo, you can choose red or blue energy to switch to active mode. It's not a multi or not just a blue.
Right. Him not untapping that card does kind of hurt here because then you don't have to use sparking to take your life. You can have 2 testing the ops available, so on and so forth. You can also have your Omen Awaken live, but I think he charged both his Omen Awaken, if I'm not mistaken.
I can see.
There's two.
Yeah, he charged both his Omen, so the Omen would come in clutch against the Frieza counterplay here. But the only way I see him establishing is if he sequences incorrectly on his attacks, as far as Android 13, and he plays into the Violent Rays, because then that would shut down 2 battle card swings, and then he would only have his Unison swing, which we have to negate because he's tapped out now. So the 13 player has to sequence his attacks right.
So here we've got the Adamantine Avenger, which has come down. If your leader card is Android 13, you choose 3 Android cards, you drop and bottom deck them. You can choose an opponent's battle card, KO it, and then your opponent chooses 2 cards in the hand and discards them. So again, playing the control game, it looks like he's discarded extra cards. So as Iratorum highlighted earlier on, the leader's not got crit.
Yep.
Doesn't have crit, but he's got double strike here from a 30k. He's got double strike from the Android 13 4-drop. He's got double strike from the Broly leader. It's really not looking good.
He hasn't seen any super combos either.
I know. That's rough. Got 2 cards left in hand.
You don't want to super combo here though because
and he minuses
it's a battle card and you place it in your drop area.
He uses the Broly, the Unison, to neg his opponent. 3,000 power for every extra card in the drop,
which is quite a lot.
Yeah.
So he just killed the So
7 drop. Yep, the Adamantine Avenger.
So now the question is here: can he negate these 2 attacks?
I feel like the answer might be yes for this attack.
I need a Violent Rays. Violent Rays would have been better. I mean, his leader gets +5 here. He negates it. So he's a 20k with 2 cards in hand. It's 2 versus 2. So the question is, super combo to super combo at this point now.
Difference is that Android 13 player, if he's running all his 18s, his super combo just takes away the other cards in his hands.
Right. Activate battle, pitch a card. See, why don't you just, if you're gonna negate with that, you should have just used your then he wouldn't have been able to swing at all. But it's okay.
Maybe extra cards he's got in his hand as well, because if he's got cards that he wants to keep, if he's got supers or the SCR, then he really wants to keep those.
So he's gonna push. He's gonna push hard here on this double strike swing with this Unison. Wait, no, he's at 4 life or 3 life.
2 to 3 right now.
3 life on Hoffman.
Yep. So swing here, activate battle, use the Daimonic playtime, give your leader double strike, draw a card. And the cool thing, this happens regardless whether the attack gets negated or not. So you get to activate the activate battle on the extra card. So he gets to draw a card, and then now you just go in.
Yep.
He's gonna. The cool thing here would have been if he would have had the demonic blitz, demonic barrier first, because then you would tap 1 demonic barrier, then trigger your auto.
So what's the strategies doing there?
So, right here. Strategy. He pitch it for leader effect. It's
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I'm just like, wait.
So
what?
you really don't have any dead. Once you're awakening Red Broly, 715 Broly, you really
extra
don't
cards
have...
are combo cards at that point. Which
he might be able to pull this out here.
Let's see it.
Tap 1, freezes Death Ball, so that's 5, 15.
Energy.
Oh, game over.
Oh, wow. He came
Wow.
back.
Wait,
He came back.
Death Ball doesn't work. Why doesn't Death Ball work?
He tapped 1 for Death Ball. Death Ball does work.
Yeah, I was gonna say why doesn't Death Ball work?
Death Ball. He used it on the Unison. Death Ball does not work. Unison does not get buffed from Death Ball.
Ooh. Scoop.
Yeah, if you guys could.
But he does get the negate the neg 10 on the leader though. So the Unison won't get the buff, but the leader
unless
will
he
get
discarded it with leader ability, yeah.
That's true. He only had the one super combo, right? So it was pretty much over anyway.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't matter. Because if you tap 1, activate Death Ball, your Unison doesn't get the buff. The leader, his opponent's leader gets neg 10, so he negged his leader 20. So at that point, it was over. I am curious to see what's gonna happen here. Do we get the Turbo Awakening from both players? Well, we should definitely get the Turbo Awakening from Vegeta.
Wait, I just realized, speaking on Vegeta, we were talking about his mat being absolutely beautiful. This guy's got the matching sleeves for this, so I don't know if it's possible for him to lose here.
Gorgeous.
He's dripped out.
He's got a very interesting. 3-drop Broly that charged that from the
Young Invaders.
Set. Yeah. Very, very, very interesting. All right,
I suppose that's probably because you can swap into it, and then reveal hand, and then you get all the information that you need.
Yep,
it's true.
So you can reveal hand and then swing. Play the other cards and just start picking apart, and then know what they have.
Here's that clutch. Reprint.
So clutch. Reprint so gorgeous.
Oh yeah.
And here we go.
Searching for the 1-drop here. Oh, the 3-drop, sorry.
I was gonna say,
the chain really slowly.
I'm like, you've been horrified this deck and you didn't know it was a 3-drop? Every time I see that little piss baby come down, I'm like, here we go. Gonna be swung on to death.
Well, Irritorum's heard my
Paragus? We got the Paragus?
My very positive responses to this. Here's the Paragus, come on.
No!
No Paragus, okay.
I wonder if he should have swung with the leader first to try to get the Paragus. Or use leader effect to give it crit. Alrighty. Boom. Fasha
So
out of
Fasha's
there.
gone.
Well, I mean, you do run 4, so...
I think it'd be really interesting to see how the Broly player tries to mitigate the... Ooh, nice Judge print. We love it. We love it. Kind of controlling the board with the 1-drops, because if you can get the Chain Attack Bardock down, the Bardock's going to start reducing power on things, and then it's going to be really difficult. If you interrupt the Broly chain, sometimes they struggle to restabilize, because if you haven't got the pieces in hand to replace it, it becomes a bit of an uphill battle, and without the crazy draw engine, or if they run out of steam, a Broly player's dead in the water. If there's no Broly card in play, you have no crit on the leader, it becomes quite difficult for them to stick.
There it is. He put the one Shigesh in his drop. And if he plays a Broly and X evolves, or he can play it for free.
Damn right.
Because he's gonna awaken here. Give Unison double strike. Probably play some other cards as well. To buff up his Unison, because his Unison gets 1,000 power for every red sand in the battle area.
Yep.
Boom.
So
there it is.
Yep. Bardock comes down, Peep 7. You can also take a card from life to hand, which means that his Super's alive. He's got Piccolo potentially in the Waiting in the Wings. And he's got the ability to play Divine Presence if he can get the energy on tap, or potentially next turn.
Or he's got the 1 energy up, right? So he can swing if he gets that damage through, restand, X evolve into the 5-drop.
Yep.
Love to see it.
That's the beauty. And Troy, thank you so much for the 267 bits for Hercule joke that made me laugh. Hey, I just got you got to diss Adam Sandler every once in a while because he's too rich for his own good.
The damage is gonna restand, and he's gonna play something. Here it goes. This is where the Bardock's crew package goes off, and it's so crazy that the Bardock's crew package works better with the Vegeta leader than its own original leader.
Flash comes down. They've all got Bond 3 now, which means that not only does Borgos have 15k, but so does Fasha. She peeps 5 as a Bardock crew, then energy cost of 5 or less, or a red unison with a spec cost of 1. None of them have unique as well, which is worth bearing in mind. He's still got the energy up. He can play another card, or as you mentioned before, Pack, he can evolve into the 5-drop. 5-drop's amazing because he's just going for a muscle buster.
Yeah, because if he goes into the 5-drop here and he swings when it attacks, he's gonna be able to free play the Bardock from drop or the Shigesh.
Borgos.
Or the Borgos. He's got targets.
Oh, this is brilliant. There he goes.
There's top 5. Look at the board you can establish here. Starter Vegeta.
This is with 1 energy.
1 energy. Oh, did he whiff? Looks like he whiffed on the target, but he's got 3 targets and drop anyway, so it doesn't even really matter. And then he gets to buff something. Buff 2 cards.
Yep. He has to attack with it first. The Broly player having 1 energy and him being tapped out, this must be a very unusual situation for the Broly player to feel like they're in. Because you have to save that Awaken for your next turn. If you force a Broly Awaken, you're on the right cards. Or you're on the right track, I should say.
Smart man to block here.
Yeah, definitely.
But the critical, and that's where it comes into where you just decide to either do the crit one. Because now you're going to... Now, the thing is here, if I was the Broly player, what I would do is I would actually Awaken, because when he swing on the swing of the Bardock, because when I would have.
By the way, the plus 5k for the 2 Red Saints, who did you choose on the swing?
I would have probably Awakened here, because then when he negs that Bardock, you can free play your 4-drop.
True. Well, the Broly's not going to die, is it? Because it's 19k.
Well,
he's only got 4.
4 Saiyan, so what's that?
16.
16. Yeah, it wouldn't have died. Yep.
I teach maths. Don't worry. I'll keep you right.
Yep.
So there we go. Yep, it's 4, not 3. Oh, it's how much power it has left. He has 3k power. Right. Okay.
Did you see you just power boosted it?
Bit of a weird tangent going on in chat here. We're talking about Adam Sandler films.
I've literally been quiet here, just typing in chat, talking about Adam Sandler.
Can we just take a minute to appreciate that Adam Sandler recently posted a video where he does the Happy Gilmore golf shot?
Actually?
Yeah, he actually sets up a golf ball on a tee, takes his driver and hits it. He does the sidestep hit. It's really cool.
What?
He's a terrible actor, but
no. Okay, you got to give it this way. You got to put it this way. I can understand it at this point because he basically runs his own movie company at this point and just keeps Kevin James and David Spade, from being homeless.
That's
in a cage.
That's the definition of I'm your friend and I'm gonna make all my friends ride the wave with me.
Yeah, because he's just like, you know what? I've made already a couple of my good movies. I don't care anymore. I don't care what anybody says. I'm gonna walk outside my house with pizza on my shirt and have 200 mil in my bank account.
And he's a very good basketball player too.
That's true. I heard that he always requests for there to be a basketball court on set.
I don't get me wrong. I think Adam Sandler would be very fun to hang out with.
Oh, 100%. It's just he does the movie thing. Yeah, he just doesn't give a shit anymore. Why would he?
Like he was really big. In,
100%.
I want to say the noughties. Was it the noughties? Oh Jesus, wept. This is game.
Yeah.
This man is
see,
putting
you
him
think
down
about
to one life.
you think about Adam Sandler for 1 second, you see double Raditz
18,
coming down.
28, 38, double. 48
Oh my
double.
God.
Oh my
Yeah, he's just like,
God.
yeah, fuck it, next game. Well, they don't need to show their next leaders. We already know what they are.
The nuts.
Here it
First off,
is.
Rosas had called it. He said he has to win because of the sleeves, and there it was.
I told you, there was no way he wasn't winning, putting that much commitment into the Vegeta drip. And it was like a cute Vegeta thing, like, you know what I mean? Usually you see Vegeta, you know, murdering someone, but, like, come on.
Or, having all of his anger channeled into the fact that he is not Goku.
His inferiority complex.
Have a wife. She's a billionaire.
Now we have the most iconic matchup of all time.
Which Adam Sandler movie is closest comparable to Broly BR? Definitely Happy Gilmore.
I mean, are we talking Broly BR now or Broly BR when?
Yeah, it's more like 50 First Dates. Just Rob Schneider.
Because you've been here before. You know how it's gonna go, and you don't want it to happen, but it happens anyway.
Milnim because it's a pain in the ass to sit through.
I take that personally. Mil 2, please.
Alright.
Sorry for I did cut you off, Pac. What were you gonna say?
Oh no, I'm saying now we have the most iconic matchup of King Cold versus King Vegeta.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the two
Very,
monarchs here. And is
very
that,
thematic as well, yeah.
smell that?
Very
That's a TCG's metal leader right there.
Wait, TCG Metals? Who are they?
No clue, but they are sponsoring this event with those beautiful leaders right there. They
set you up so well. And you went,
No.
nope.
No, of course
no
I can't.
chance.
I ain't no cookie cutter formula here. They have a gun to my head, and this is what's going on right now. I'm just fucking joking, but look at that crispiness. I got my King Cold Metal Leader too. I think I have the other version though. I got that gold neon. I got right on time. That's thanks to Jay. He got it for me.
The gold leader with the black print.
Oh
Yeah, I gotta get in this the TCG Metals tournament. I need that Goku leader. I gotta have it. He's doing.
Is it the new one he posted?
Yes.
Oh, that one's fucking beautiful. That one's beautiful.
And you can't buy it. It's the only way you get it is winning the tournament.
Hear that, folks?
Nice.
You guys got, what is it? March? Anybody know the official date?
March, April, and May. He's doing 3 tournaments. And I believe it's 20 leaders total, and he's doing 10 for America and 10 for overseas. So first, second, and third, if I'm not mistaken, are going to get the ability to get those leaders, and on top of that, they're each going to be stamped 1 through 20.
There we go.
Right. So here comes the fun bus. Vegeta the Young Invader comes down. Your opponent crits a life and then draws a card. And then when when you have a Young Invader on your side of the board and your opponent attacks, the card that they're attacking loses 5,000 power for the battle.
Yep. And the question is, do you leave one up to combo it off?
Very, very important question.
In King Cold,
it's also worth noting
no.
that the Vegeta the Young Invader actually gets around barrier because it's you're the controller of the card and it's your auto that's choosing the card.
That's true.
So what I found when I used to play this deck and people were big on green was if they played Demigra and you just hard countered it with Vegeta the Young Invader because as soon as you attack it loses a marker.
That's disgusting.
It's big brain. It's big brain.
But yeah, King Cold, 1 energy means a lot in King Cold. That's a field.
So we've created a super combo. I think that's not worth understating. We've swung him past.
He took the 2 lives, so he's probably gonna crit that last life, that 4th life. So I mean, I see why he took the life just to get more cards in hand pretty quick because he knows he's about to get critted down.
Here it is. This is the value trade of the deck. It's interesting that he's running this at 3 though. Vegeta to the next level is a unique crit 19k that comes down for 1 energy. When he's played, you peep 5 and a red Saiyan with a cost of 5 or less, or a red unison card with a spec cost of 1, and then shuffle your deck. Does he run any unisons with a spec cost of 1? No, we are not running any unisons with a spec cost of 1. So he's added the counterplay, which comes down for 3, because he's not got 3 or more energy. But he can now swing and add, peep another 5. It's really, really cool. He knows he's got the awaken next turn because when his opponent's at 4 or less life, he can awaken.
No, it's 5 or less.
When your opponent's at 4 or less.
4 or less.
Yeah,
4 or less.
yeah.
You're right.
You crit the life when you're at 5 or less.
Right.
5 or more, sorry.
Right.
I gotta mention something. Being someone who's played a shit ton of King Cold, seeing that field card being the first one played tells me that he bricked decently hard on his hand. Because what you want to see first is, if you're really lucky, you go into Anticipated into Berry Blue or Paragus. If Berry Blue mostly, you search for your Unison or search for your other fields. Playing that one is like your last one you play. So that tells me something that he did not have a great starting hand, which might also hinder him since he already lost a super combo as well.
Yeah, losing that super combo was rough.
So, yeah, losing the super combo was really, really going to hurt him, I think, in the late game. What's the first card that he's pitched there that's not Frieza? Is it Bardock?
That looked like fighting against Fate.
Ah, okay. I just saw some spiky hair and I was like, Goku?
Yeah, it could
Where?
be. That's like, you're like 50% right if you say Goku. That's with most spiky hair cards in this game.
It's Goku Black, Adult Goten, Bardock.
Put in another young invader on it.
Okay, we get the Unison.
Really sting. I think the Vegeta player's on 6 life.
Yeah.
So even if he's going to awaken and essentially draw 2 and tap 1, which is crazy. Yeah,
I think he's going to save that for the next turn because he's probably going to either go into Jiren or the 5-drop.
Yeah. I think going into the 5-drops to play. Because you want your turn 4 to be Vegito -2, and yeah, this is
him minus and 2 is gonna shut down the deck. It's gonna hurt King Cold a lot because he won't be able to play all his other stuff on it basically for free off of skills. He's gonna have to hard cast everything. And King Cold needs its energy to free play some stuff.
Oh, King Cold does.
So there's the invasion. It's going to give leader double strike and 10k. I don't think that's actually going to matter. I think the King Vegeta player is fine to take it. He's at 7.
I think he's at 7.
Holy
that looks
moly,
like,
he is.
He's just like, yeah, sure, buddy, whatever.
It's 25 double. Because it gets up.
He's taking it anyway. He's like, give me cards, sure.
50 double, I don't care.
Swing at the Vegeta. That guy off board. I would have probably tried to clear that first before I gave him all the extra cards in hand.
That's true, because that Vegeta's 19, right?
Yep,
19K.
Yeah, so he's going to need a combo if he wants to actually put some pressure on it.
You want to know what's something that's super cheeky in this deck? I mean, granted, looking at his list, he doesn't run it, but I ran it in my King Vegeta deck. What's the name of the card? SS4 Heartfelt Pleat.
Yeah.
And if my opponent swung into my Vegeta, I just activate Cabba's Awakening and then declare Awakening, and then target my Vegeta, and then I play my Heartfelt.
Nice. Cheeky little combo.
Yep.
Well, he's got the Paragus established now, so we were wrong. He wasn't swinging on Vegeta. He was swinging to leader. He uses Paragus, popped. Now he's got, he drew 2, had to drop 1. He's got his hand at a thick size, so that is the advantage of turn 2 King Cold. You can accrue a lot of cards in hand, but it starts to go a little downhill after this.
King Cold has a chance now because he's got the ability to.
We got a minus. Yeah, we got a -3 coming up. Okay. Charismatic.
true.
Gonna
He's
pop the
use
Vegeta.
pop. Yep.
Is he gonna target Jiren? Use Jiren effect. Make it 10.
Yep.
Did. Oh, wait, no, it's at 15. It's at 15.
I think he only has 3 fields, so it wouldn't be 15. And it's
Oh.
it's only on his turn. The King Cold's player's turn is when he gets the 5K.
Oh, well, then freezes. Oh, he's not gonna neg it. Okay.
Hold on. The auto for the Jiren is it's not the red text once per turn. It's the other one where it's like he can choose to use it whenever he wants, basically whenever you play anything, and then it's negated after he resolves it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that
So
changes it, but yeah.
So it's
Yeah, he gets to choose.
Yeah,
so
it's not
with
a
the
forced.
Jiren, you choose when you want to use the auto.
That makes sense.
it's the good kind of once per turn.
Yes,
It's the one you can't play around. It's the one where are you, please tell me you're hitting this one. Nah, buddy. I'm waiting until you got the good
Please.
stuff.
Well, one thing he could do is he could hit the freezer, then use his leader ability to. Oh, he's not awakened. Oh, he is awakened. You could use that to -10 from the Paragus and then deny him some value.
Which I honestly think would be worth it because that Paragus is a very valuable card.
Yeah.
Well,
and-
it's the card that's being played. It's not any card. You have to choose a card that's being played.
Yeah. So
but
he
the
minus 10.
King
from
Vegeta
Frieza.
leader can just choose anything.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes. The King Vegeta could choose anything. He could have KO'd both cards.
You've also got to remember that he wants to deal with the unison. Like you want to deal with that King Vegeta the King Vegeta unison. Ironically.
Right. And then what you call it? He should have been able to trigger his leader anyway, due to the fact that when he swung into his leader got -5K.
True. It's Mr. Proc there. Can't target Frieza with Jiren because Frieza is in response to Jiren being played before it's ever played. That. Oh yeah, that is absolutely right. That is absolutely right. Right, so 1 energy left for the King Vegeta player. Leave it up, I guess.
Unless he go, leave it up for a violent raid. Unless he goes into, he could just free play the filter card. Oh no, he passed. This is where King Cole gets the ability to establish now. Having Royal Supremacy live actually helps him a lot because it's a free negate.
Yep.
Being able to just refuel his hand here with extra draw power and having this 3 energy. Wow, that card is super clutch. Does he target Jiren? No.
How's he? Is he free playing this?
Yes, it's a free play. It's a free play with a 3-cost unison. It's like Yamcha, but with a 3-cost unison.
And it has
You can't
to
activate-
spirit boost, right?
Sorry, I don't mean the Videla. I mean the Frieza, revived and reviled.
I
Well,
just came back. What happened? What was the
There's
interaction?
a Frieza being played, and then he's spirit boosting to play Videl to neg 20 from 2 things.
Yep.
Yes.
He can't free play the Frieza because it doesn't reduce specified cost.
That Frieza is reduced. It reduces itself.
Yeah, but it doesn't reduce specified cost, so he still has to pay the 2 at the very least.
No, because if he used anticipated
he
onslaught, he's allowed to play a
Onslaught.
2-cost. You're not allowed to play. You're not allowed to play the
Yeah.
3
See,
drop.
I don't know what any of these field cards do. I just
so-
go, yeah, whatever. Yeah, sure.
So basically, what happened here? He counterplayed the Frieza off of the anticipated onslaught. He negged it 10 with Jiren. He popped the other 2 battle cards, which was the Frieza Charismatic Villain and the Paragus, and then he used leader effect to neg 10 more to the other Frieza to KO that.
Which
So basically cleared his board.
yeah, one counterplay card and 1 marker cleared his entire board because he could play that in
Beautiful.
window 2 since it was used on a skill, so he could hit that Frieza coming in. And there's the one you actually have to pay for. Bada bing. That one's got deflect, but that's an auto, so it don't really care.
Wait, I
This
thought he already.
5-drop Frieza is a massive value train for King Cold. Pitch 1.
He should have already. Did he not already use that?
That King Vegeta's auto is once per turn, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
once per
So
turn.
he can't if he had a chance to neg something, he had to have used it.
Yeah, I would have thought.
Yeah.
I mean, I would assume he used it the way I said it earlier. So
Yeah, King Vegeta was used. Was used.
okay, all right, good. Because now the only thing that I can see him doing here is if he swings at leader, he's gonna activate battle -3.
Yeah, which I honestly think that he should he's got what, 4 fields in total, so he's still safe for the free negate, is just use the activate main. Just use the activate main, rip a card, pop Videl.
Yeah. Even though it's not, you want to try and maximize it.
Unless he's swinging at unison.
Always revealing the
I thought Terrapin Resolution only gives plus 5k.
Yeah, it's plus 5. He's a 30k. He should be a 30k. Yep, smart man swinging at the unison.
Very, very intelligent. Down to 1, but it doesn't matter. He's popped.
Wait, you're swinging at unison?
It's double strike.
So you can't activate battle. Activate battle is
defense
defensive combo step.
It's true. So this is his way to kind of deal with that Jiren. There's the imposing.
Mm-hmm.
-10 doesn't kill the attack. So he's a 20k. 20k, you're gonna lose 2 markers still.
Are you sure he's not 10 now? Because didn't he use the Jiren's effect to give him -10?
No, because he used it on the free play.
No, he did not. I'm sorry. Videl minus is 20.
Yeah,
so he targeted the Frieza that got played off of anticipated onslaught in another battle card, and then used King Vegeta's auto to -10 the other. So he didn't use the Jiren.
Yeah.
So now Jiren. Now with him playing that, he minus the 10 on the Jiren.
So it's a 10k swing.
Yeah, so it's a 10k swing.
Invasion also removes a marker.
Got Videl and King Vegeta for the first Frieza, then Jiren on this one and imposing. Right, okay. I'm pleased you're watching Skeleton Warriors, because I without being able to hear them, it's very difficult to...
He hit a super combo.
Yeah.
That's payback for the other. Alright, -5. So it's a 10k.
Yeah, so he's -5 from the
Yeah, he's on the imposing.
Yeah. He's -5 from the unison because of the lingering effect of imposing. He's testing, which is fine. Play that blocker out. What is this token, man?
Is this another My Hero token?
Yes, sir.
Did everyone on the right side of the screen just agree to use My Hero as tokens?
I like to think that they're all in the same building.
Or did you just put all the My Hero people on the right side of the screen?
I just went with their Discord names. That's what I always do. I look, I'm gonna say, okay, who's in what order, so I don't need to worry about switching it afterwards. And then someone changes their name, like, fuck.
I do see Dormant here. If not Royal Supremacy, of course.
Looking through the list, there isn't any copies of the King Vegeta 1-drop that negates... Oh no, there is. There's 2 copies. I'm literally blind. King Vegeta Hidden Ambitions is really, really good here. If he dormants, I mean.
And Troy, to answer your question, would it be allowed for someone, if they did their match from a strip club? On our part, yeah, go for it, man.
But how TOS would handle that.
Yeah, as long as, maybe, like, if it's on this angle, the worst you're going to see is a stripper's feet, which I know some people are wild about that. But what I'm saying...
you'll see a bunch of money on the floor.
That's what I'm saying is that the strip club, if you can do that and not get beaten the shit out of by the security guards, go be my guest.
My biggest concern would be the concealing of hands as people are walking across the table, and I just don't think that's fair on the opposition players.
That's true. The strippers could be coaching.
Mita's not in drop. To be really pedantic, the Mita should be removed from the game. Just saying.
Yeah.
It's not, I don't make the rules. Just
That's
ping
true.
pong. Oh my
Bottom
God.
deck 1.
Yeah,
draw
token
2.
the hell out of here.
Chat is devolved into some degenerate stuff. I preferred it when we were talking about Adam Sandler movies.
Adam Sandler gets a lot of strippers. That's why we're connecting it here.
You're running that narrative.
Yeah.
King Cold is dead. I think it's very difficult for King Cold to to get past this turn tapped out. They've not seen any dormant. We've not seen a Royal Supremacy.
Yeah.
If they survive, maybe. But
I mean, he did negate Piccolo the Ruler.
Oh, it stings. There's no more counterplays.
Ooh.
We don't know that.
But he can't activate them because he's already played Frieza.
Oh, well, counterplays, yeah, but we don't know if he got the negate. Oh,
he don't got it.
No, what? No.
He don't
25.
got it.
Dump hand.
Go dump. Go dump.
I mean,
I can see he's got another Jiren Unison in hand as well, so even if he...
Oh, he's got 4 energy. Yeah, this is... If King Cold can get out of this... My God, someone's got to buy this man a drink. Okay, we got 25. He does have... Did he use his field effect yet? Like the pop one?
No.
Okay, so we still have that. He could be slow rolling to see what he's got in his hand here.
Combo off the free. What, he's at 35? Yep,
Okay.
there it is.
Okay.
Survive.
Okay. Second Jiren Unison?
Yeah.
Yep, second Jiren Unison.
Yep.
There it is. Uptick.
Plus, and then show me the negate that you just drew off the super combo.
That's true. Let's see it. He's looking for 4, I know.
Which one removes a marker? Is that the double strike one, the spaceship?
That is the spaceship
so,
which he does not have right now on the field.
Yeah, because he used it last turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what do you got? Oh, no negates. 30K?
Okay, yeah, he held up the hidden ambitions as well. Just for that dormant the dormant coming down. So he's activating the main, yeah, he's popping the...
Yep. So you draw a card, pitch a... Well, yeah, draw a card, pitch a card, right?
Not with that one. That is with the... oh my God, I can't even think of the name. Yeah, New Ruler.
Oh.
And is that's game. Oh my.
Oh.
Cedric takes it.
Just cost me 15,000 Timbits!
And that bet was super close too. That was almost 50-50.
Let's
Wow.
go. KV lives. That's what you get for making Frieza the leader of your clan.
Yeah, that's he did it. That's all I gotta say.
King Vegeta's back, boys. Buy your cards now.
Yeah, right here.
I never sold them.
Never sold them. There we go. Even better.
A bit of an interview. If you want to move the cam up, just so you can look at it, that'd be great. If you're not comfortable, you can keep it as is.
He needs to move the camera up right now, or I will drive to his house and move the camera up for him in a very polite way.
There we
See,
go.
the threat. Oh,
The power.
he's
He's got too much
Shadow Realm.
Yeah, he's got too much power in there. Has he got us unmuted?
Do you have them unmuted? Yeah.
Yeah, I was the one muted.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Perfect.
Gotcha,
Let's
gotcha.
throw you up
Well
on
said.
screen here.
Yeah. So guys,
How's it going?
pretty nervous on my last turn as because of the misplay of I forgot to put the SS3 Goku One-Hit Wonder. So on that I was like, damn, I'm missing one swing that might cost me the game.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm happy that even with his effect, he missed just the combo that he needed.
Well, I mean, I do remember talking to you about it in a fight night. In the upper hand tournament, how you said that you want to make King Vegeta great again, and you definitely put on the showcase with that. Way to steal a game with set 15 Broly. That has a near and dear to my heart from playing it in Winterfest in the Herman Style Discord. So kudos to you, man. Way to triple red. You did phenomenal. Granted, Red Broly, the OG Broly let you down. Broly BR let you down a little bit, but he just had too much pressure for you. But
Yeah.
good game.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to like awake, but even that on my next turn it will be at a shitty turn, and I won't be able to knock out all the card in his hand.
Mhm.
So I think the scooping method was the thing to do.
Yeah. Outside of that, I have nothing else. What about you guys?
Yeah, well,
I mean, I'm absolutely blown away that you brought back King Vegeta. He did nothing wrong. You proved that. You know, a nice clean victory at the end, and it was so chilled out that your cat is now sat licking a paws in victory.
yeah, that's what everyone in the chat is talking about. So you got to introduce us. What's the cat's name?
His name is Tikis.
There we go.
Yeah.
Is that your coach?
No, that's the cat of my girlfriend. My coach is supposed to. I think he's running around. Like we got 3 of them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's like a panther.
Yeah. But yeah, that was awesome.
Yep, I've done my bit. I'm off now. Gonna go for a walk. Don't mind me.
Yeah. But still, what was the thought going set 15 Broly first? What was the play behind that?
Actually, I don't know. I think it's the deck I played the most recently, and also just having to draw multiple cards. So even if we didn't have 3-siding, I thought by going with a deck that draw a lot, even though I don't play battle cards, it was pretty good. But just for that, since I cannot play Dabura, especially also in this deck, since I can only include Broly cards.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things I wish that they didn't put on it. The leader would be a lot stronger than what it is. But I played that leader a lot. You definitely ran it a little different from my build. I do use the Jiren Unison in there. So kudos. Like I said, man, kudos. You played that first match phenomenally.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, it was funny too how you're saying you really had no battle cards. The problem is if you did, that your opponent's board there where he had everything to destroy every single... He like, had a chance to blow up 5 cards on the board per turn or something like that. It was just like, well, good thing.
Yeah, so every effect was like, okay, so I will destroy a battle card, and battle cards, what battle card? They're just simply going through my energy right away.
Yeah. No, but absolutely awesome.
Absolutely, yeah, definitely. Is there anybody that you want to shout out before we let you go?
Pretty much every gang of my small community here in Quebec. So, and also Thomas, because he was talking about the cat, and also he was pressuring me to win, so he won't lost all his team bits, and also Carl from Team Berserk.
Hell yeah! Well,
yeah, he was the one who pushing me to participate in the fight night, so I'm pretty happy for it.
Hey, Carl!
Well, there you go. Well, congratulations on the win. You're winning yourself a TCG Medal leader, obviously.
Thanks.
Sponsored by TCG Medals here. But, yeah, absolutely phenomenal, and we'd love to see you in the future. Thanks for showing an absolute, that red carnage, showing the triple red leaders going to town.
Yeah, I was supposed to play Broly Surge to have a trio of Broly, but I didn't get the card in time for... the Broly Surge, so I went for King Vegeta instead.
Hey, the King Vegeta, you showed people that King Vegeta can still get a win after the errata, so that's perfect.
Yeah, just go the control route instead of the aggro, and it worked perfectly fine.
Perfect.
Thanks.
Well said. Yeah. Well, thanks for stopping by, and it was awesome to have you.
No problem. I'll go watch the stream after that.
Perfect. Thank you. Have a good one, man.
Thanks, guys.